So if you're in your late 20s, early 30s, and you're looking for a makeup look that's mature and something that will complement your looks, then this is going to be the video for you. My name is Stylist Shay. I'm the CEO of Girl Start Over. So let's get into this makeup tutorial where you can elevate your look and feel good and, you know, feminine, be the woman that God made you to be. And stay tuned. All right, I'll see you guys on the other side. Ladies, so we started on a blank canvas. Now, I do want to just re-clarify that this is for a more mature makeup look. So I'm not going to be doing too much. This is something that you could do every day, work, if you're in medical school or anything like that, you know, anything professional, you work in a law office, whatever it is, you want something that you can wear every day that's not over the top and doesn't take a lot of time. So we're gonna start out with this primer, this e.l.f. Pore Primer, Grip Primer. It's sticky. This is how it comes out on my hand. But honestly, y'all, I won't lie. It is one of the best primers I have used. My skin is dry and I usually use spray primers, but they kind of make my makeup oily. I feel like this makes my makeup stay. And I have used this on clients who had oilier skin. If you look at one of my previous videos, when I traveled to Miami for a client, I did use this on her skin and her skin held up really well with it. So it moisturizes your skin in the same way. It feels a little sticky and tacky, but this is what's gonna make your makeup. It's kind of drying on my face. The first thing I like to do is my eyebrows. Now I did just shave my eyebrows. I don't like to do too much to my eyebrows, to be honest, because I have eyebrows, and so like I don't want to make it weird. And then also sometimes when you're really doing that natural look, you don't need to do a lot to your eyebrows. So you just want to lightly draw it. The color you pick is going to matter. I have a dark brown pencil from the beauty supply store, but I didn't fill it in a lot. Like I said, just keeping it natural because it's a mature look. Now I'm going to take a concealer shade that's closest to my skin, but also like slightly lighter. And I'm going to take LA Pro Girl Concealer, and I'm going to use it, and I'm just going to outline the brows. You can use a brush. My brush just literally messed up. So the purpose of this is basically like, you know how you get your makeup done or your eyebrows done when you go to the nail shop, and you know, it just makes your eyebrows look fresh. Because even if your eyebrows is not done, you can do this and it'll look like you went and got them done. Ew, oh snap, I look good. But this, like I said, is just for the purpose. We gotta remember we're making a more matured makeup look. So with mature makeup looks, I love a thin brow. The quality of the brow or how thin or thick it is really just going to depend on how you do this. I'm gonna take a blending brush. I got these set of brushes. Let me plug everybody. So if you're looking for makeup brushes, you know, you're not trying to spend a lot of money, I highly recommend going to Burlington or to Ross. They do have makeup brushes in sets, lashes, palettes for way cheaper than like Ulta, Sephora. They even have some of that stuff in there because, you know, they're like discounted stores. So you actually could find some stuff in there. I recommend everybody literally go there. All right, so you just want to blend it in. Now, it's not going to remain looking like this or looking orange, like that orangey look, but you see kind of how the brows look cleaned up. They look like more structured, and this is going to also be a part of that. Take a little more concealer, and we're literally just going to put a dot on our eyelids. And what we're going to do is use this to basically put on eyeshadow in a way that, you know, holds everything together. It makes it look, you know, nice and neat. This is simple stuff, y'all. Over shades real quick. If you don't know what you're doing and you want to wear eyeshadow, I have a solution for you. So this palette was actually from my makeup company called Bare Sugar Cosmetics, but you can use a palette with any of these types of colors. So if you don't know what you're doing, the best colors for you to use, you see the color of my skin, so I'm kind of brown. If you lighter than me, you probably could use a shade, you know what I'm saying? If you're super light skin, you probably could use like one of these. But depending on the shade of your skin, some things will look different. So like these two colors right here are kind of my skin tone. They look neutral. They don't look like I have a lot on. So if your skin is darker or lighter, you're gonna want to use colors lighter or darker towards your skin. So like if you more dark skinned, you probably would really benefit from like darker shades like this type of color or like this type of color, but I wouldn't do black. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like if you just throw it everywhere, it's gonna look like somebody beat you up. Here, right? I'm gonna put this in. I'm obviously not this color, but it's more along the lines of my skin tone. So let's see. All right. So as you can see, when I put it on, it's really no wrong way to put on eyeshadow if you choose a color that looks more like your skin tone. Because as you can see, like I'm not putting this on in the perfect direction. It's really not a science. It's just like, okay, just put it on, because at the end of the day, it just gotta go on. And so once you see, like I only put one color, you don't have to put more. You can put glitters and shimmers if you want, but this, like I said, is for the everyday look. If you go into the law office, you going to work, you gotta go into your job and you just wanna look cute, you wanna look refreshed, you wanna look natural, this is like a go-to color. Okay, so it's going to depend based on your skin tone and, you know, the color of your skin. So like if you are lighter than me, you probably will be able to tell this color is on you, but you can't really tell it's on me. Like you could tell a little, but you can't really tell once I put all my makeup and stuff on. For me, the next step is lashes. Now these lashes look long, but they're not really that long, trust me. If you're doing a natural look and you want to look like you're going, you know, you're going to a nice place or something, do not get them 25mm lashes, them long ghetto lashes. We mature now. We got to hang up the lashes. I'm 25 years old, y'all. 25 came so quick, and I used to be looking a hot mess at 20 with them lashes flying off my face. Like, what was really going on, y'all? I don't even know. It was something really going on with me. But these lashes aren't that long. I think they're like 16 to 16mm lashes, but these ones are really nice. Once you actually put them on, like they're not super long, they kind of just like highlight the eyes perfectly. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I put my lashes on off camera because sometimes when I put my lashes on camera, y'all, they don't be acting right. But here's where we are with the makeup look. So now let's get into the face. Here is usually where a lot of people struggle. But I'm gonna be honest, since it's been really hot outside, I haven't been putting on a lot of foundation. I've mainly been putting on concealer as to act for my foundation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this shade Fawn from LA Pro Girl Concealer. This is the shade I was telling you guys that was like, you know, more my skin color. And I'm gonna put it under my eyes. So you will kind of put it in the same places that you would put foundation. So you wanna be generous in, I guess, the amount that you put on, but you also at the same time know that concealer spreads a little, you know, it spreads more than foundation. It's thicker, but it's more coverage. So as you can see, this is here. This is not nearly as light and oily as foundation. So I do recommend getting a concealer shade in this brand closer to your skin color. Some other concealer that may be able to mimic is Tarte, but I don't like oily foundations or concealers. I would not do this with e.l.f. Camo Concealer because that concealer is super oily and I don't like it at all. e.l.f. Camo Concealer because I have some and if you look back at my pretty much my best makeup video I have on here, I did use it, but I'm always improving in the area of makeup. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm always learning something different. And I did get this from a girl who on a YouTube channel, I can't remember her name, but she most definitely did her whole face with concealer only. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you could do that. But now I've been doing it a while and I feel like the concealer shades hit a little better. So as you can see right now, it looks really orange, but this is usually my skin shade. Like in real life, it doesn't look that orange. I think it's the light from the ring light, because I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I don't look that light. It's literally crazy. I look like night and day in this light. But don't worry, we're gonna heat it up. We're gonna heat it all up. All right. So as you can see, I'm using Real Technique brushes. These brushes are amazing. Look how the product literally has just spread all over my whole face. Like, and when you're doing blending, you know, make sure you get your neck and those other places so that it blends. First shade, it looks this white because when I look in front of me and I'm looking in the mirror, I do not look that white. So guys, but let's turn the situation around because we're gonna turn it from upside down, okay? So I have this foundation, or I'm sorry, this concealer shade. This is a shade darker than me. And so what I like to do with the concealer shades is we're gonna conceal because that's what it is for. It is literally for concealer. So you wanna make sure you put it around like your perimeters. Here's where you're gonna also shape your face. So you're gonna wanna make sure you put this stuff like literally in the right place. The right place is literally everything. Okay, so y'all probably like, why is she using this broke thing? Listen, if it work, it work. All right, so I also do this for contour purposes, and then, you know, you can put down here as well. So this basically just slim your face, and it's going to give you that, you know, that sophisticated womanly look you're looking for. Come out to the blending process. You're going to want to use a fresh brush, and you're just going to, you know, blend it in. Now, this is not the darkest shade of concealer that I could have, but it's going to be the one that works for me. So what you're going to want to do is blend it in, and then you're going to come here with it. As well. All right, and then now you're gonna wanna, you know, just a little some right here. Brush it. I'm sorry I don't have the words for what to do, but I pray that, you know, the visualization is good enough. So basically this is what you're gonna do. Now, if you don't want contour, you don't like lines, you don't like a defined face, you don't have to do it this way, but you still, I do recommend contouring the forehead and the cheekbone area because you're gonna see why in a minute. Okay, so as you can see, my face doesn't look super white, but y'all, we're gonna fix it up. So now I'm going to take this concealer shade. This one is a lighter one, and we're just gonna put it right there in the corner of my eyes, y'all. So simple. We probably even gonna put a little right here on my nose, and that's because I'm about to contour. And once I'm gonna highlight, and once I highlight, you'll see how. No, should settle. You should not settle. Okay. So as you can see, here's how it looks. So here we are at this point. How are you guys loving my face? I'm gonna tell you something. It's like the older that you get, you want a more softer makeup look. The older that you get, you want, you know, you still want to look cute, but you don't want to have to do too much. Like, it's literally simplicity in this makeup look. You could stop here if you wanted to, but I'm going to keep going if you just want to add a couple of more things. So this here is loose setting powder. This here is banana powder. I have gotten it from Walgreens. It's Wet n Wild, and I haven't went back ever since I found it. Ever since I had it, I love it. Inside of this banana powder, they do have some Sacha Buttercup I see people use, and it's really better to get a banana powder that's actually closer to your skin, not this light. But for the sake of the video, mine is just this light. I'm not gonna lie to you, like it's just what I have. And so if what you have is what you have, is what you got. You can't do nothing about it. So but here's where I stand on this, and you can like put it here as well to kind of like sharpen and crisp up your makeup look. So basically all this is for is to pretty much sharpen the work that you already done. The longer you leave it on, the sharper the lines will look. The quicker you take it off, it'll kind of just make it look. Anyway, I want every girl to know you are worth so much, and don't settle for a man, don't settle for a relationship, a friendship. Don't settle for anything or anyone who does not see value in you. You are a valuable woman. God literally made you, and you have to know how beautiful, how awesome, how fine, how intelligent you actually are, and don't settle for less. You have to wait for the best to come, because you are the best. And a person who finds you, you have to be found, because you're not even everywhere. You are rare. So be patient with yourself. And if you in a time in your life too where you feel like you're losing people or relationships are not working, I just want the girls to know, don't settle. And your day and your time, it's going to come. It's a day written by God for you that is going to come. That is going to be you. That is going to be your turn. But don't give up on God. Don't give up on your dreams, and don't give up on the things that you actually want. Our last steps, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild palette. Now, I have lip liner, but I can't find it right now. But I like to use this eyeshadow palette as the lip liner, because y'all, it do a good job. It really do. So I love a good lip liner. Brown is the go-to color for me. Some people use black, but we right here. I just dropped my makeup palette. So now we're gonna take this. This is from my old makeup company, Bare Sugar Cosmetics. Y'all, I missed my makeup business and I want it back. Okay. So I'm gonna blend it. Y'all hear the kids? Oh my gosh. Look like I had a lip job. Oh, okay, sexy. Look at you. Before you go, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, y'all, okay? And invite your friends to the channel too, because we're gonna be having some more girl talks. So y'all know it's coming, y'all. It's